We all live downstream. We all live down.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Packrafting Life podcast. I am Lizzy Scully, your host, here reporting from Scullbinder Ranch off the grid, deep in the high desert of southwest Colorado. My husband, Steve Fassbinder, aka Doom, and I run Four Corners Guides, a packrafting and bike rafting instructional guide service. As well, I am the president of the American Packrafting Association, the main partner of this pod. And you should join this awesome nonprofit that advocates for packrafters' safety and education, access, and community. I will include a link to the join as a member in the show notes. So I started this pod a few years ago as a hopefully engaging free source of information for the packrafting community, and I love doing it. It's fun, and I get to talk with some of the most interesting, knowledgeable, experienced, and stoked packrafters in the world. I do this podcast for free, though if there are any sponsors out there stoked to support my efforts, please reach out. I don't mind. For this episode, number 17, we're doing a special review of lightweight packrafting throw ropes, which you can watch on YouTube or listen to on the pod. It features Tony Miely, owner of Southwest Colorado's premier paddling store, Four Corners Riversports, located on the Animas River in Durango. Tony is a longtime badass kayaker and all-around super knowledgeable river dude. We hope you enjoy this latest episode.
Hi, Tony with Four Corners Riversports here. Today we're going to be taking a look at some throw bags. These bags that we're looking at today are going to be mainly geared towards pack rafting and kayaking, maybe inflatable kayaks as well, but smaller craft in general. You know, for bigger rafts and things like that, we'd be looking at larger bags, heavier duty rope, that kind of thing. Today we're going to look at kind of lightweight, compactability, and just kind of ease of carrying and transport while hiking and that kind of thing. So today we're going to start here. We've got the Sockdolager equipment throw bag. This is made of nice and lightweight nylon material. It keeps the bag itself really lightweight. Something I like about this bag as well is it has a very large mouth opening. So when you're restuffing this bag, it's a little easier to get rope back into it. You'll see in some of these other bags, a narrow opening. It makes it a little tougher to get your rope back in the bag, make a second attempt for a throw. Quick cinch around Velcro here keeps it tied together. This bag also has the ability to add a waist-worn belt, quick release belt, so that you can kind of keep this bag on you. You'll see that with some of these other bags. This one, it's just a bag that you clip in your seat behind you or in your boat in front. Uses about a 1/4-inch Dyneema line, which is nice. The Dyneema lines hold a little bit less water, a little less stretch than the Poly Pro line. So something kind of think about always with throw bags. It doesn't matter how much the bag weighs. Once this rope gets wet, these are all going to be considerably heavier than their weights that they show as dry. Next bag we have here is from River Station Gear. These guys are based out of Salida, Colorado. Great company, does tons of fun products. Throw bags are kind of one of their go-tos. This is a 60-foot throw bag. Again, nylon outer shell with some heavy-duty Cordura. Again, a 1/4-inch spectral line here. Again, doesn't hold as much water as like a Poly Pro line. Still floating and all that kind of stuff. Good, strong bag. Pretty lightweight. Pretty simple design on these bags. Simple tube, clip on top, clip it in the bag, and kind of standard mouth size opening. Next, we've got kind of moving into a little bit lighter weight. This is pack rafting, very pack rafting oriented. This is by far the lightest bag that we've got here on the table. This is the Hyperlite bag. This guy here comes with the waist pack. Very simple plastic Fastex buckle clip. Easy to carry on you. It does, when you go to open this, it's a snug fit in here. So you want to, it's not maybe the quickest deployment in and out of this hip pack, but it is definitely the lightest. This again is a very small like 1/4 inch or 6 mil spectral line. So a good strong line, very small. It's a little trickier if you're throwing to someone. It's a grip. A thicker rope's easier to hold on to. The smaller the rope, you can get more into a small package, but it's not as easy to deal with as a swimmer. Still, the lightest bag here in the group, and definitely if you're going for pack weight, something to think about. Something to keep in mind is smaller diameter ropes like this are a little trickier to work with in rescue situations or trying to put Z-drags and prussics on. It's just more difficult to work with a smaller diameter line in those cases. The larger ropes work better with pulleys and then prussic. Moving on, we've got another one here from River Station Gear. It's kind of one of my personal favorites here. What you've got is a quick release waist pack. So, safe and easy to wear on the river. You've got, it's basically a small fanny pack with throw bag inside. So this throw bag's short, it's only a 55-footer, but smaller creeks and that kind of thing where you don't have giant spans to cover or just something safe to have on you, this is a great way to go. One thing I like about this is this fanny pack. You got side hikes and that kind of thing. Your Nalgene drops right into there, and it's got a little external pocket, so you want to go do a little side mission on the Salt River or something. You can get your water bottle in there. You still have room on this outer pocket for any accessories you might need to bring with you, like headlamps, things like that. And you've got yourself a fanny pack. I love packs like this that do double duty. You've got your throw bag, you've got your water, you got your goods. That's a great little all-around situation on these guys. Again, it is a little short on the 55-foot rope, but for again smaller creeks, rivers, that kind of thing, it still does fine. Get you out of a lot of situations. This is the Salamander Golden Retriever. I do like this bag as well. I think it's a great bag for guiding. One of the unique features of this bag is it has a 8-foot pigtail attached to it, so if you're wearing it, you've got a client or a friend swim, this is around your waist, you can clip it onto their boat here and get it to shore real quickly. It does have a quick release on the edge, so it is safe to do so. You can ditch the whole thing if need be, as well as your standard built-in throw bag on this end of it. You can still toss this side. It's, I believe, a 60 foot on that side throw bag. So you still toss this whole thing with it. Tossing full belts isn't quite as efficient as some of the more streamlined bags that you see here, but it does get the job done if you use these in a lot of situations. And it is a solid design product, especially teaching where you're fishing people's kayaks out of the water all the time. All right, finally we have the WWTC Classic 20-meter throw bag. This is a super heavy duty bag and system. Again, you have your waist belt here with the deployable bag. It slides out here. This is all heavy duty Cordura, and this is a beefy PVC outer shell. This stuff is made for guiding, made for professional river rescue situations. What we've got here is like a 3/8 inch line, so a little bit thicker than the rest of these guys. Does make it work well in pulley and prussic situations where you're rigging up a Z-drag and that kind of thing. So definitely this is more a professional's bag or working bag. This is the heaviest of the lot here, but definitely a solid design, something you would consider on big water trips where there's going to be problems. Something to take with you. Another nice feature, again, this one opens up wider at the top of the mouth for easy restuffing. This WWTC bag also reloads real easily into that sling with a nice big wide opening and tapered design of the bag. Just a quick weight comparison on these bags. Got our Sockdolager here weighing in at 0.9 pounds. Our simple River Station Gear, let's see what that weighs in at 1.2. Got the Hyperlite bag here. I'm thinking this is going to be our lightest. Right in there at that 0.9 as well. same as the Sockdolager. Again, you do have that waist pack here on this one. River Station gear, just water bottle holder, fanny pack. 1.4, yep, 1.4 on that one. Got our salamander golden retriever with tags on, so extra point there. Now 1.6 on that guy. Heavy duty guide bag. So this will kind of be the heaviest. Coming in, yeah, 2.2 pounds. Just for comparison's sake, I have a couple of big heavy-duty raft bags here, just so you know what we're comparing to. This is a NRS Pro rescue bag. This is big, 3/8 inch, spec cord still, but weight-wise, you're 2.4 pounds on something like that. And big salamander. Heavy duty raft bag, 2.3. So, going with some of these lighter bags, the 1.2 10-pound bags, you're saving an extra pound of weight just in the bag and the rope itself. So, something to keep in mind when you're hiking. The bags I chose are kind of my favorite style to throw. All of those are going to be kind of the tube shape or conical shape. They tend to throw the easiest. The trickier ones to throw are the waist ones that keep the waist pack on, like that salamander. Can be a little trickier to throw, but all of these throw really well. As far as repacking goes, keep in mind those larger mouth ones that open a little bigger are a lot easier to repackage or restuff.
And what are your favorites?
I have to say I'm a big fan of this WWTC bag that threw really well. This guy here. First one I threw was the Sockdolager bag. It's also a great. I like that conical shape to it. Threw really well and let rope out really nicely. Quick price recap here on our throw bags. Sockdolager equipment comes in at $62 for just the bag and rope, or $92 with the addition. Add-on waist pack or waist belt. River Station gear, simple, easy thrower. This guy comes in at $79. Our Hyperlite bag here, ultra lightweight, comes in at $190. The River Station gear hip pack / throw bag all in one comes in at $119. Our Salamander retriever bag, which again I think is a great guiding bag, comes in at $78 for the regular rope, and I believe it's around $100 for the spectral line in that one. And finally, our big heavy-duty guide bag comes in at $160, $165, somewhere right in there.
Thanks so much for listening in. We'd love your feedback, thoughts, or suggestions for interviews. So please get in touch with us at thepackraftinglife@gmail.com. You can find this podcast on Podbean, Spotify, or Apple. Episodes also appear on YouTube, including some video-specific episodes. We also have show notes and full transcriptions for most episodes on our fourcornersguides.com website, with the 4 spelled out, under the menu item podcast. So thanks again, and have a wonderful month until we meet again.
Let me tell you a story. I draw it with my knife. We ain't the only ones on this land trying to survive. 'Cause we all live downstream. We all live down